The first tally is in. The HEROES Act, passed the House of Representatives Friday evening, would reduce federal revenue by a net total of $883 billion between 2020 and 2030, according to the Joint Committee on Taxation, Junction. It is highly unlikely that the bill will get signed into law as is, given the White House's veto threat and Senate Republicans' view of it as hardly salvageable and a parade of absurdities.
Here is a breakdown of the most expensive portions of the HEROES Act based on the report by the Junction. It is important to note that the Junction only focuses on parts of the bill that impact federal revenue. The Congressional Budget Office will provide a more comprehensive estimate of the bill's total cost in the coming weeks.
While many of the provisions in the HEROES Act lower revenue, some would actually increase it, most notably by repealing the millionaire giveaway that Senate Republicans had introduced in the CARES Act. Reversing this tax windfall for the rich would raise an estimated $254 billion between 2020 and 2030.
The Junction estimate of $883 billion is only a subset of the total cost of the HEROES Act, focusing on parts that impact federal revenue. As a comparison, the Junction estimated that the tax provisions in the CARES Act would cost $556 billion. The Congressional Budget Office then forecast that it would increase federal deficits by roughly $1.7 trillion between 2020 and 2030. In the coming weeks, the Congressional Budget Office will release a more comprehensive forecast of the bill's cost, which could top $3 trillion.
How some rich Americans are getting stimulus checks averaging $1.7 million.
Repeal the $1.6 million stimulus check loophole for rich Americans? Feudal proposal unveiled.
HEROES Act, passes House, omits $2,000 recurring stimulus checks and other notable items.
Retiring AT&T CEO gets $274,000 every month for life while Americans cope without second $1,200 stimulus check.
New proposal would extend $600 unemployment benefit indefinitely until coronavirus crisis ends.